Hello everyone, Dynamode here. Today's video, I am just going to be the messenger here. I am just going to relay some news that is unfortunate from my art friends and the not safe for work artists out there. So my friend showed this to me, Gumroad. They are banning all sexually explicit content from that platform. For those who don't know what Gumroad is an e-commerce platform that allows creators to sell their products directly to the audience. Things like music, videos, software, ebooks, comic books, physical goods, you name it, even digital things. The reason why Gumroad are banning not safe for work content is because due to pressure from other transaction websites such as Stripe and PayPal, which they too are banning sexual content on their platforms. And so here, I have a friend who's an artist who is affected by the Gumroad situation. I'm gonna read and quote how he feels. This witch hunt happens now and then, so much that as a creator, one ends up getting used to living in constant anxiety about losing income from one day to the next. These companies don't seem to understand that this is a job. In my case, it's only a job to which I dedicate many hours every day, 7 days a week. In the case of Gumroad, I found out that they were going to ban us through fellow artists. The staff didn't have the decency to notify us, and if they did, the email got lost along the way. I followed Gumroad on Twitter, or X, and I never saw a post about it. Each of these platforms, Patreon, Gumroad, Subscribestar, and so on, demands our time attending to each of the audiences, which are different from each other, creating promotional images or videos, experimenting with the options each of them offers, and creating the best experiences for the user. This means that much more work than many people will think. It's not about just creating and hitting the upload button. At the end of the creator process, the product life part begins, which requires constantly promoting what one does, and that part may never end. If we add social media to the equation, the workload multiplies. If they at least had the decency to consider us as human beings, they could notify us if our content is problematic, and we would remove it, or we could migrate to our audience. However, both platforms and social networks have the authority to expel us whenever they want, without taking into account the countless hours it has taken us to grow our audiences. It's hypocritical that first we are allowed access, we generate traffic and money for them, and they can kick us. Okay, this part gets a little heavy here. He says, I am a person with depression and anxiety, and fortunately I have it under control. But I know colleagues who are struggling and are considering not only quitting not safe for work art, but also distance themselves from art in general. Every time one of us is banned or expelled, it's like being fired without having the right that a regular worker deserves when being dismissed. And end quote. So after that, he showed me screenshots of many artists who are selling their products at a very low price away since they're about to be banned, and he showed me like the revenue that Gumroad has made in recently during their announcements. And Gumroad's making money off of these creators, and now they're kicking them out, which I think it's totally unfair. And I agree with my friend that yes, very hypocritical. I mean, these guys attract the audience, they make you money, and then you kick them out. You know, I understand that situation. I used to work for a company like that. And so for not safe for work artists in general, I understand it's very tough out there for them, and very few of them realize this as their main source of income. And these artists are from regions in the countries that are not privileged. They don't have a strong capitalist country in their area, and that's why these not safe for work artists are fighting for it. If you know these type of artists who are in those areas, please go out and support them as much as you can. And so what I'm going to do for my friend, Gazer here, I'm going to put the website link, not his main platform, his adult website. I got in trouble for that with YouTube. So I'm going to put his social media account, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever. Thank you all for watching. Dynamode out.